Well, hello, my fellow dragons. So, I have a little update with the stream. I just thought it would be good to say and explain. Also, so you guys perhaps can help me, because I am wondering what on earth to do. So, I tried to stream for you guys today, as I wanted to really a lot. I've been trying to make it work so perfectly. So, just shortly to go through what happened, so you know. So the first thing is I made the game work perfectly after I kept minimizing all the time every time to make it ops read the screen and you can be able to see it inside ops system. And it just kept minimizing, so I found a way where I just then switched to my other monitor, a little smaller version, and there was no minimizing at all. So that was working perfectly over there. So it normally works like that perfect when I put it over to the other monitor. So that's good. And then we got the that working, and then the problem was the sound disappeared, and I make the sound work, and then the microphone was completely silent. There was nothing happening, and it was weird because I could see it happens, and it was working as well. You could see it move inside the orb systems of the levels and such, and then it's just, you know what? It's just no, there was no sound. Even in the old recordings, no sound from the microphone. And it was a bit, alright. So I had to figure that out. And I figured it out. It works perfectly at some point. And no trouble. And then the sound was super low. So that is beautiful. And then I put it even to 500% in volume. It was so low. My voice was super loud, but the sound of the game was really, really low. So that was also wonderful. Typical stuff, you know. But I finally got everything to work perfectly the way I wanted them to. And then I thought, you know what, I can take a break, because we are in good time now. Everything seems to work as it should. So I closed YouTube, and then I closed Ops. But I forgot to press the stop streaming. And then I just restarted the PC. And then I load in again, load up the game, anything seems to work as I thought. So do a little extra test before we start streaming. And also do some stream tests, of course. And then it just black screened after I pressed the run safe mode and nothing. You could see me moving the mouse within the game of the main menu of the game. But you could also hear, and you can hear me speak, but you could not see the game itself other than the mouse moving. So it's just like, what is this? Okay. Okay, so I did up and went to the verify files, check if everything's in order, but every time I pressed it, nothing happened in the op system. And I was just, okay, this is strange and weird. Then I checked the help guides, both officially and from Ops, and then also on the YouTube. And all the ones I could find was not really into what the problem was with what I had. And I had this black screen before, but then you were not able to see anything at all, okay? So you could only see the mouse. For this time you could only see the mouse, and then you can hear sounds as well and such. So that was really weird. And then I went to, after a lot of digging and figuring out what to do and trying to go into advanced settings of op system in Windows and literally everything I could possibly find, nothing seemed to work. So I had to uninstall Ops, so that was wonderful. And I thought it was just not normal when I did that a few other times where I had this problem, where it was like something bad happened and there was nobody who could help me fix it. So I just thought, reinstall it, redo everything. Okay. And then I downloaded it. At first there was a problem with the Microsoft Store. It just kept spinning, thinking, and that was not worth waiting for. So I tried to install it directly from the Microsoft Store as well. It was all directly from the page. I just pressed the button and then it says the Microsoft Store. And yeah, that didn't work either. It kept saying there's a mistake and a fault, and I thought, okay, nothing was installed. I checked everywhere. I checked what's installed on the PC. I checked Taskmaster, and there was nothing installed with op system anymore. The only thing remained was a part in the graphic card app, it showed an OBS system logo, which is weird because it's not installed anymore. Even when I press open the file location, it's not installed. So it's probably just have to update. So yeah, I try to just directly download it from the OBS system Windows version, and I got the installer app or software, whatever you will call it. Press the download button to see what I can do, and then I go into downloads and try to install it. And every time I try to install it, it keeps saying that I have to close my what's it called, SSD internal hard drive, because something is using it. So I have to close it or remove it completely before I can install OBS Studio. And it's like, you can't be serious. I wouldn't have minded anything else, but that, specifically that one, that was the worst you could choose that to have a fault with, because I don't have space to take all my files. Let me see how many files there's here. Properties. There's about 747 GB on it right now, and I don't have space for that for my normal use on the normal SSD drive that was installed on the PC. I don't have space for that. To remove all these, then to format it, and then I should be able to remove it properly without anything is connected to it. It's gonna take hours, if not days, you know. I was like, okay, this is not happening. I mean, even went into the system where you're able to remove it in Disk Manager, but then I was like, it said you should be able to see it when you have removed it. And I was like, if I cannot see it and activate it from within there, I have to open up my PC to then plug it out and plug it back in. But the problem is, the wire is so tight, it took me a long time to carefully place the wire and the SSD drive perfectly and smoothly without any breaking of anything. So that was fun, and I really don't want to take that out again. So I'm looking for another system if somebody doesn't know how to fix this. I would be lovely if you could fix it OBS system, because I know it perfectly now. I know how to do things compared to if I start anew completely. I was thinking about using the graphic card recording system. I think it's called Nvidia. I don't know how to say it yet. But I was thinking about using that for streaming, but then I realized I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't know which app to install specifically for that, so I cannot make it within that X hour I gave myself to be able to stream. So that was also fun. Yeah, last thing I was thinking about was the game from Microsoft, Game Drive or something it's called. The Xbox thing, Game Bar. But I don't see a possibility with streaming. There's more recording. And also didn't know if you'll even get HD, if possible, if 4K. If it would just be as bad as little grainy thing, because it will still be scary, you know, but the game is made so beautiful, you're the mortuary assistant, then why would we want it grainy, you know? It could be good, but I really want it perfect for you guys. So yeah, that's where I am right now. So if you guys have any idea how to fix this, go around the internal SSD drive problem here, because I don't want to remove that. It's working so smoothly and perfectly. Everything is a-okay. It's just perfect. You know, everything on my computer is working perfectly. So for one app to install that says something is not working perfectly, it's a bit like, or you cannot install without that. It's just like, I don't want to remove it and then have the case of accidentally not making it work perfectly afterwards. So yeah, I'm looking for help. I can't find anything, no matter where I ask. YouTube, VK, the OBS system, what's called OBS, typical help and forums, and I don't know how to contact them either to ask. But I did see I don't know how to put them in here because I have to pay and I don't have money to buy for this specific recording and cutting and editing app right now. So I can put in some fancy stuff for you, but it's just I don't know how to do all these things that it wants me to do. It wants me to go in from source, so you have all the codes, and then you have to do specific things to do an alternative installation of OBS. And I have to learn a lot of how to do that before I do dare go into source code and so on. So please give me ideas if you have any. Otherwise, I understand completely. Yeah. It's a long video, this, but I just thought, you know what? Let's let it out. Let's spill the beans. Let's get it out. So yeah. Anyways, I hope I can stream tomorrow if I get this done by either your help or somebody on the internet that just says, "Hey, I got just a solution for you." I hope I'm gonna be that person someday. So I have all the problems I have gone through. There specifically were no tutorials and helping for, no matter where I looked, even in stores. They were like, "Yeah, I'll see this. This is yeah, okay, So yeah, let's hope let's hope I'm gonna be that person with all these weird things happening to me, and I'll figure out how to fix it. And I'll just make so many tutorials for you guys with these specific problems, like I do. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'm so sorry. I really was looking forward to stream. I've been waiting to play this game for you guys for so long. There's a lot of games I want to play with you, but this specific also just been looking forward to. Oh well. Anyway, have a wonderful day and Happy New Year and all the wonderful things if I don't get to see you or stream for you. Till next time, my fellow dragons.